Welcome back for, I'm pretty sure this time, the last episode of The Legend of That Cow. There was way more to do than I thought in the end. We still had to build some of the keep. There were treasures to find and an invasion to thwart. Speaking of which, time to end this. Waiting outside for his final demise. You actually don't really want to do anything other than just attack me. You stupid little critter. Oh, is this all you got? A small tyrant? I'm just gonna whack him from 9 days till Fridays. And he's fight. Yeehaw! You know, one of the execution moves of Skyrim, when you kill the dragons, is pretty much exactly the same. Ooh, let's see what he left behind. He's got the Maelstrom, a useless ring. Well, that's what you say. Peace in our time. Oh, Alder, ye of little faith who said we were all doomed. Please stop leading the village. Let your daughter do it. You suck at it.
Once again, a threat to Gallows End has been defeated. I wish I could say it was the first such attack. But perhaps a new season has begun. One where we must fend for ourselves and not fall back on the promises of a faceless god. I don't know who you are, stranger, but your presence here has shaken us. We will survive, but it will take time.
Will you be our new protector? Just get lost. And 20% during daytime. It's not really a great for the effects, but look at the detailing. Somehow I missed the god. Hold on. We're still missing a piece. Lady. We found everything, but I'm missing still something.
You've returned. I'm glad. I've come to know so few people. Ones I still remember after a day's passing, that is. I discovered no new maps. However, I did finally recall how I came to be on this lonely rock, whether I wished to or not. Dead Kell attacked our ship. There were too few escape craft, and so Oath Theswin, my mentor, a man who had been like a father to me, pushed me over the edge. That's when I struck my head when I forgot. The last thing I remember is watching the galley sail away. All hands on deck, but me.
And now you want revenge? Goodbye. He doesn't have anything for me.
You would be amazed at what memories I recovered. I was a well-regarded scholar, a respected member of the Scholia Arcana. In some circles, that is.
You know, you are now respected by the Archsage. Well, this kinda looks like the loading screen now, so I think we are finally done. This is it. Nothing more to hold.
You cannot hide your amazement. Truly, your facade is a weak one, my liege. But still, I appreciate the effort. But what is an art gallery without an artist? The painter Benwick Atham from the village showed interest, so I invited him to join us here. You will find him in the gallery, searching for inspiration.
Alright. What shall we build now?
There's one last thing to build. Your keep is tall, but, yes, not tall enough. My dream has shown me a tower so tall and so majestic that ships will see it from miles around. You could not be overlooked. For this, I will need 3 bundles of beech stone, 4 bundles of bear hide, 3 bundles of ember wood, and 3 bundles of sea steel.
Tower? You mean a guiding light? Well, we could guide them into the cliffs and get even more salvage, so I get you what you need.
Okay. Once again, I've had Zephwin provide me with locations on your map where you might find the materials. I can't wait to get started on this project. Goodbye.
And that's why it's a 2-episoder. Maybe
To
he
see you.
found... Oh, wait. This layout has changed. There's a party going on.
Managed to
All
pull
are
someone
invited.
from the water by the wreck. Says his name is Martin Strand, a trainer of some sort. You should talk to him when you get the chance. I'm ready to go out again whenever you want me to. These are the recent wrecks I've... If any of them seem worthwhile, let me know.
This is kind of nice. But I wonder if I would have spent so much time in this DLC if it weren't after the end on the Errands. You can get so many bonies from all this. It's kind of hard to wait for it so long. So I would really recommend, if you play this, as soon as you enter Rathir, just hop on board. It's scaled content, so you should be fine. And the fights are probably the more interesting than just me going in, Piro Smash, and destroying everything with 2 spells. Hello.
This translation was a fun read. I once dated a peregrine, but probably not the same person. This book is hundreds of years old. Let me know when you find something else for me to translate.
Oh, it's one book at
I
a
will
time.
need a day to translate this. Check back tomorrow. See you.
And I will need 300 more episodes to read all this stuff. Right. Egg. We are looking for anything to Dwergen Gauntlet. Dwergen, Carol Armored, Ankle, Charon, Gaia. By the way, there's no sorting. No sorting whatsoever. It's not even... It's not alphabetical, it's not by set, it's just... Ugh. And there are so many, but I still... Gauntlets of Fey Hunter, Gauntlets of Ozzy, Gauntlets of the Survivor, Gauntlets of the Rapture, Ledgers, even Gauntlets of the Tuatha and the Mimics. But where... Do I have to find them out in the world, or do I get a vendor who sells me the gauntlets? I don't have them. But still, I suspect the gauntlets will be pretty much close to the ones we already got, which are stuff just a little bit more rounded, kind of like the greaves just for the hands, protecting the fingers too. It's a really nice set. Hope we can see some more dwarven made stuff in the future. Well, what's about this? Oh, the times are running on. I'm rambling, but I don't know. What should I do? I can't just read out everything. That would be crazy. Hello there, Bandwith.
It's quite a beautiful day.
Tell me about art.
Paddy found a bunch of old paintings during his last construction. They're all fairly damaged, but I believe I can restore them using some magical paints. However, I will need you to go kill some monsters for me.
Why kill monsters? You need magic ink from the Lashmi?
You see, my magical paint soaks up the essence of beasts when they die. Not only will that make it possible for me to restore the paintings, but the paintings will take on magical properties.
What magical paints? Someone who enhance my destructive lightning
A little
powers?
something given to me by a gnome scholar. They capture the essence of beasts when they're killed nearby. The gnomes said they were still experimental, but they seem to work fine.
Well, now I know how this fast will burn her into the ground. He will paint a magnificent picture of the Balrog, and soon it's all in flames because it's dry wood.
Okay, this first painting appears to be some kind of cave. It should be interesting to see how it turns out. For this one, you'll need to kill some Mergen and Scavs,
Bring the vials of paint back to me once they've changed colour. Bye.
This will be the last fight in Oli's training
Wolves are
camp.
patient,
Ooh.
lulling you into complacency if you aren't careful. Good luck.
Maybe I get the gauntlets. Let's just burn it out. You can see there are few signs of carnage. Once again, this is all pretty much designed for more mid-game content.
Ready for some
as are the
training?
rewards.
Well, I'll be. Another record. I was going to keep this reward for myself, but you've done better than I could have expected. You take it, and have a gander at your results.
See ya.
So, that's it. No more records to be had. Only a few... Oh, that's what we found at last. Where was it? Yeah, call it a dungeon. A trencher. Oh. Not bad. Not bad at all. Just Dverga swords. And they fit perfectly to the Dvergan armor. We got the Yuck tentacle. If you watch, the head just jerks forward, just... Take it away! And a crafted Son of Ice. Yeah... Dwarves really don't know what the sun is, because they're always underground, so... We'll do this pass-fail. This will be the last fight in Oli's training
Wolves are
camp.
patient,
Ooh.
lulling you into complacency if you aren't careful. Good luck.
Maybe I get the gauntlets. Let's just burn it out. You can see there are few signs of carnage. Once again, this is all pretty much designed for more mid-game content.
Ready for some
as are the
training?
rewards.
Well, I'll be. Another record. I was going to keep this reward for myself, but you've done better than I could have expected. You take it, and have a gander at your results.
See ya.
So, that's it. No more records to be had. Only a few... Oh, that's what we found at last. Where was it? Yeah, call it a dungeon. A trencher. Oh. Not bad. Not bad at all. Just Dverga swords. And they fit perfectly to the Dvergan armor. We got the Yuck tentacle. If you watch, the head just jerks forward, just... Take it away! And a crafted Son of Ice. Yeah... Dwarves really don't know what the sun is, because they're always underground, so... We'll do this pass-fail. And here I bring thee my commandments. Ye shall build a tower, for I may
This
look
tower is a
upon the
challenge,
way.
but I've never had so much fun.
As long as you're not afraid of heights.
I'm impressed. Not everyone can find such value in simple salvage, but you've managed to get everything we need. I never doubted you.
Well,
Goodbye.
thank our scout for it. Speaking of which,
Some monsters chased me away from that shipwreck before I could escape with the loot. It's all bagged up. You just need to retrieve it. You'll have to
Where is it?
retrieve the loot I gathered from the wreck. Some beast surprised me and I had to flee. Be careful.
the small twist in the quest for the loot of the ship of Lyria. Well, let's get some painting done. Oh yeah. Now I know why I disabled it. It gives physical resistance, but I'm way beyond that. Give me a painting. Here's your paint.
It's quite a beautiful day.
How can you tell? It's quite dingy in here.
Excellent. You've collected the essences. I'll need a day to restore the painting.
You paint. And I take a small... Ooh. It'll be a purple cave. Because that's what you get when you paint with red and blue. Let's see what book we can get.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Translating ancient texts is a breeze for me. Silly men always think they're so smart. The moral? Be careful what you bargain for. Let me know when you have another one for me to look at.
Oh, it just appears somewhere around the world. Look back. Gnomon nursery rhymes. Once more and a bit of sailcloth. Hey, he said something of powerful armor. Trust those scouts. Nipping everything from under your fingers.
Thanks for returning my bag. I wasn't expecting to be surprised by those beasts. I can go searching again whenever you wish.
You got shooed away by a giant landlocked lamb. There
I've
were
been
no
searching
beasts.
the island for the last few days. And these... Do you see one you'd like me to salvage?
The arcane character.
Hopefully it will have some shards or gems we can use in our weapons or armor. See you tomorrow. Be wary.
Oh, I just want you to get out of the way. And the painting is done. Show me my masterpiece.
I was right. The painting was a sea cave. I took the liberty to hang it on the wall for you. Let me know when you want me to start on the next one.
You just keep painting.
This next painting looks similar to this keep, but the land around it looks different. For this one, you'll need to kill some fair Gorda and Mergen. Bring the vials of paint back to me when they've changed colour.
Oh, always something that doesn't turn up the arena. You know, I can see the red, but I kinda strain to find the blue. Something tells me my gnome friend needs even more materials. All I can see are scaffolds.
Yes, my liege.
The raw skeleton of all. How goes
This
it?
last edition will please you more than the others. It will secure your role as a player in political affairs.
Oh, good lord.
Now that it's nearly done, the time is right to ask Myfa Ronwyn to serve as your envoy. There is no one better qualified, and no one who could better represent your interests.
You there, wench! Join or perish!
Now that we have a ship to go with your keep, you may need someone to speak for you abroad.
Come to Greyfall Keep, and then I throw you out. Every time I assign a damn ambassador, they'll leave the country and flee to foreign territories. I do something wrong.
Paddy said he was hard at work and would send for me when the time was right. I have spent my life extending the hand of friendship across the kingdom. I'd be honored to be Gravehall's envoy to the world. I'll wrap up my affairs and join you there shortly. The pleasure.
Ah, you are fast. Can I get? Yeah, there's the top. There's the balcony. There's where the gnome is trying to throw me down to wrest the keep from me. Where are you, you little plotter? Ooh, an herb garden. Roast chicken stuffed with whatever root it is. Ooh. No, that's not really a bad idea, as long as the stone doesn't crack from the heat. Even if the fire burns out, the stone will glow for hours. Like the good old stoves you had in the living rooms, in the main halls of...
What do you think, my liege? Nothing has ever reached so high to the heavens. And have you heard? My Faronwyn from Cape Solace has decided to serve as the keep's envoy to foreign lands. If you require her services, she can be found in the embassy.
We have an embassy. Alright, so anything more you tell me about these restorations, or especially about your strange
The
dreams?
dream is still mostly mist and darkness, but bits and pieces return to me when I concentrate. Though I don't remember all the details, I believe the memory is guiding my discoveries and inspirations.
Yeah, so I found a bunch of lore stones about a bloody disaster on the night of the first banquet. Let's postpone the banquet indefinitely so we can live in peace.
Living down on the beach, I never really believed I'd someday live behind these walls. And it was beyond the most absurd imaginings to think that I'd be able to restore this magnificent keep. I cannot begin to thank you enough.
Oh, you're welcome. So how do I rule with this iron fist?
My liege, now that your throne room is prepared, you have an opportunity to truly help your people. We will let it be known that whenever you sit upon your throne, you will hear petitions from anyone who comes before you. You may render judgment or offer help as you see fit, and your people will show their gratitude. Bye.
Alright, and someone's hiding in the... You call that a bloody embassy? It's the corner. It's a dark one. Here you've gotta sit if you've been a naughty diplomat.
My liege.
I am interested in the embassy.
I expect you will keep me quite busy speaking to our neighbors abroad, so I won't be spending much time in this embassy. But I assure you, it's the most dignified and impressive I have ever seen, and I've seen them all.
Really? I've been to Odessa. Giant freaking marble palaces surrounded by waterfalls. And this termite-ridden woodkeep is the best you ever saw? Got hit on the head pretty hard when you fell down the ship now, did you? Olgorn Hernlock, good lord. But she all news can fill a book.
I'm humbled to serve Gravehall Keep as its envoy to the world. Thank you for honoring me so. Without further ado, let's begin. By your command, I can embark on diplomatic missions to our closest neighbors across the sea. Shall we begin?
How's it working?
Once you've given me my mission, I will depart immediately to deliver whatever message or gesture you see fit. I will be away for as long as it takes to complete my mission. Upon my return, I shall await you here to report the result.
Throw a cut-off fresh barghest head on the bed linen of... I don't know who rules Rathia. Just in the general direction, just, you know, throw it around. To the plot, to the entrails.
Our three closest neighbors are the Diverga of the Obsidian Isles to the northwest, the Varani of Dregshaw to the southeast, and the Losulfar of the Icebrine Coast to the southwest. You may dispatch me to their capital cities, Ember Deep, Fort Oghorn, or Renlock.
What can you do?
With friendly neighbors, I can offer tribute, propose trade, collect gifts, or forge an alliance. With hostile powers, I can declare war, stage raids of goods, or collect spoils of war. I am skilled at espionage as well. You may entrust me to perform all manner of clandestine tasks.
Alright, let's begin. Who do I like least?
With whom should we engage in diplomacy?
Alright, those are the dwarves, the Varani, and the normal colored elves. Everyone has caused me grief. So let's call home.
The Varani are a loose collection of traders. Beyond commerce, Fort Oghorn would just as well have nothing to do with the rest of the world. What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with them?
Well, on the main street, the third row, fourth room on the left, you can find my old mother. Tell her I'm still alive. That would be nice. And I don't know, spy?
Are you sure you want me to conduct a spying mission? We risk an uproar if I am discovered.
Steal or propaganda? Okay.
I'll have them cheering Gravehold by the time I'm done. Give me a day to make it happen.
Okay, tell me more.
Ember Deep is a Diverga city on the Obsidian Isle.
Good.
Fort Alghorn is a Varani trading post in Dregshaw.
Right.
Renlock is a low-sulfur town in the bitter cold of Icebrine Coast.
And this all tells me absolutely nothing. Good luck.
I'm on my way out now. I shall see you soon with, I pray, good news. Nice seeing you.
Right. That's not confusing at all. I don't know, there's a lot of detail in a sub-game. But you're gonna leave the isle, you're gonna return to the crystal walls outside and don't come back for months, so... It's something to do when you have nothing else to do, I guess. But even then, you got everything by that part.
I have been looking for a friend of mine who was also aboard our ship when we wrecked. I believe she could have survived the crash, but I can't find her. Her name is Sister Siana. Will you find her for me?
Where do you think she's hiding? It's just busy work for me.
All I know is the front of the ship broke off as we approached the island and drifted west.
Oh well, I got a few enemies to slay for the magic paint, so... I'll go look. Maybe I can find a few enemies I need.
Oh, think Lyria. I saw the front end of the ship floating to the western part of the island. I pray Sister Siana has found her way safely ashore.
And I pray the next time my feet won't get stuck inside of my own throne. Well, found her body at the beach, had a note on it, just said, well, pretty much the same as you did. Got washed up out the shore, died, hoped that you would survive. Sorry about that.
Lyria's blessings on you, my liege.
I
was
found
afraid
her.
of the worst, and rightly so, it turns out. Thank you for bringing me this letter. It's comforting to have her final words. Oh, don't fall for this
Well, there doesn't
Akara
seem to be
business.
much more to do.
Regrettably, my spy mission was discovered, and thus relations have suffered.
With whom? I don't know.
With
How
whom should we
do I
engage
know
in
how
diplomacy?
my relations are? Let's
The
go back to
Diverga are
Empathy.
straightforward and honest. They will make a deal if it's to their advantage. Those in Emberdeep are concerned with three things: sea, trade, and brew. What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with them?
Oh, let's say trade for this
How
one.
big a trade would you like me to make?
Yeah, just take all my money.
Excellent. This should improve relations between us. I'll be back tomorrow. Nice seeing you.
I wonder how I'm gonna declare war and what this would entail. Alright, shove my legs
When my
into
ship
the
wrecked
throne.
on the island, the first thing I did was hide all my goods. Unfortunately, the place I chose is on the other side of the island. If you would go get them for me, I have a special shield in my inventory that's all yours.
A few fetch quests, okay. Just get it done.
Thank you so much. I marked the spot on your map. It'll be quite a trek.
Here's your stuff, give me my shield. and
How
let
can I
me
help
head
you
back.
today? Oh, good you found them. As promised, the shield I was telling you about. Take care, my liege.
Thank you. Look. Dworgen Ka. Oh, it's finesse. The mysterious Targa, which we got for the last quest. And I'm sticking with Logos.
I'd like to get some chickens for the keep. However, I need you to get some feed for them. Just a little bit of meat.
Are you kidding me? I am the liege duchess archsake of this castle. Go and get me some chicken feet. And why the hell would you need meat for chickens, eh?
Oh, good. You have the food on you. Thanks. The chickens will be here in no time. Take care.
Oh, good lord. Let's sit down. I can't take this anymore. I need a rest.
Mine's more of a challenge than a request. I challenge you to get to the bottom of the tidal pools.
Already been a lot of times.
Wow, I'm impressed. Maybe I'll give some of those jumps a shot after all. Trees at the bottom, you say? Wouldn't have guessed that. Be careful.
Yes, and once you're at the bottom, you end up on the top. Don't ask why.
I'd like to challenge you to a fight in the arena. What do you say?
Oh, anytime.
Great. Let's get started now then, shall we?
And because I'm so friendly, I'm gonna use my sword. And we're done.
Well, I guess you bested me. Good match, my liege. See ya.
That was it? I didn't even get anything for it. It's just like, hey, I'm bored. You look bored. Let me thrash you off that throne. Gotta cut everything down unless conversations, just to keep
My
it.
liege, I was hoping, if it wouldn't be a bother, would you be willing to get me materials for repairs around the keep?
Here, take it and
Thank you so much.
bugger off.
Bye.
Good grief.
I seem to have gotten into a bit of a bind with a lady at Cape Solace. A monetary dispute. Maybe you could smooth it out with her for me. She goes by the name Elwa Brond.
Oh.
Yeah. See, I had this business idea, and it didn't pan out. It's not my fault I haven't the money to pay her back.
Of course, it's yours. I consider it.
Thank you. I pray she doesn't find me before then.
Let's declare war on the Varani, just to see what happens there.
I pray they remember it is uncivil to kill the messenger. Nice seeing you.
At least I now got a name for the episode. Raining Errands instead of running
I hope
errands.
you're here to put a little gold in my pocket.
I talked to
Thanks,
her.
for
I
who
just
knows?
paid her.
Maybe me and Elwa can get on again like nothing happened. Come back anytime.
Yes, normally you do get experience for those little quests, but over
The
now.
other day I found a law stone of the Dverga. I'd love to find out if there are any more like them. Will you find them and tell me what they're about?
Let me tell you about all of them.
I didn't know you'd already found them all. I'm so glad I didn't get invited to that wedding. I'm so glad I didn't get invited to that wedding. Thanks for sharing their story. Take care.
Up and down, up and down. I think the painter is the only one left at this point.
According to records Paddy found, there should be 6 paintings for the keep, but we only found 5. One of them was moved to Mudhold Fasting for safekeeping. If you could go there and get the painting, the keep would have a complete collection.
Oh, I
The only
know of
note
that
I
one.
have on this painting is that it's called the Black Atoll.
Yes, it gives
Good
you a
luck
bonus
finding
to
it.
luck.
Take care.
How, good luck. Oh, is the war declaration over? Yes, it is. So, what do we do now that we're at war?
We are now at war with Fort Olghorn. Check back with me now and then to collect any spoils of war. You should also be ready to fend off Varani on the keep. The pleasure was mine.
Alright,
Greetings, Master of Gravehall.
that's all?
With whom should we engage in diplomacy? What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with the Varani in Fort Oghorn? How much do you want to give?
Oh, let's end this war
This
here.
should improve relations. The pleasure was mine.
It's just boring. Oh, it's boring. You know what? I don't even get the last picture. I mean, just running errands for those guys, it's nice for the experience, but I don't think it's that entertainment to see what small errand they want next. So we're gonna end the Legend of that Cal here, and we will see each other again at the Faithsworn. You know, as always, stay safe and bye bye.